YouTube. So taking a little walk. Here we are. It's been a while since I posted another video. I mean, to be honest, let's be honest, only got like 15 subscribers, so it ain't like, everybody is waiting on the edge of the seats for little old me. But anyway, I ain't gonna sit here and keep hating on myself. Just doing a little bit of walking. Here early in the morning. Here we are, a few days before Christmas. It is Sunday. Christmas is Wednesday, so we're about 3-4 days. And I'm excited. I can't wait about it. And so, took my measurements. Well, I didn't take any circumference type measurements. I just want to give y'all an update of what's going on this post-diet, recovery diet / reverse diet, whatever you want to call it. I'm just not really trying to put a label on anything, which I was at first, but now I'm not really trying to put a label on anything. Just a nice little lean bulk, slow gains for right now. I'm still fairly lean. I slowed down on taking my measurements from every week. Now I'm just trying to do it once a month. I've been kind of maintaining 150 pounds. I wouldn't necessarily say I plateaued, but the rate of growth is definitely going up slower than it was at first. I think it was a lot of cortisol, a lot of water retention. I moved around a lot of food sources. I started supplementing with milk thistle. If you guys have never did that before, now mind you, a lot of people take liver supplements and stuff like that for if they're enhanced. Now that's a huge misconception because your liver can never be healthy enough, in my opinion. So I started supplementing with milk thistle, nothing too exotic. I got it from Walgreens. I think it's Nature's Valley. I take it 3 times a day with 3 of my meals. Usually when I'm my most active in those type of meals. And so that's kind of been helping with digestion a lot. And I never realized how important that was, but a lot. So all those variables accounted for, my digestion have gotten better. So my weight kind of like stabilized. It's not having these crazy fluctuations. And I definitely feel it in the gym. Like I can tell it's definitely time to increase calories. I slowly started seeing my body try to recomp a little bit, which is not necessarily not what we're trying to do or out of the ordinary. But if you ever kind of hit a weight and you're kind of starting to grow, and if you kind of stay at those calories and stay at that weight for a while, what happens is just like your body will kind of grow into it, or kind of get used to it as you build and develop muscle, and things will kind of start to change and look different. So at one point I was like, all right, I'm losing my leanness. Then all of a sudden at another point, it's like I'm getting leaner again. So it could just be my mind playing tricks on me, which I doubt it, because like I said, I haven't really been taking a lot of circumference measurements here lately, but I will at the beginning of the year. But how I feel and how I look, I'm trying to go off of more than the scale and measurements and numbers and this, that, and the third, because at the end of the day, those are just numbers. They're a good guidelines to stay in, ranges to stay in. But if you're not feeling well, and if you feel like, and maybe you can have 1 or 2 subjective opinions or whatnot, if you're not looking and feeling how you want to, then it's time to make some changes. Either increase something or decrease something, or stop doing something. It just all depends. But that's where I'm at now. I guess they call that biohacking. Just kind of listen to how your body feels. Not really intuitive. I'm just sticking to the script, but just kind of listening to things, And so I've been definitely feeling a lot healthier and stuff like that. But like I said, I did start to notice my energy levels. Like in between sets, it's kind of like, man, my energy feels kind of low. Well, at first I was real energetic. I was feeling great and good. And now all of a sudden it's kind of like, my strength is there. Like if you've ever prepped, hold on, this truck is so freaking loud. If you ever prepped for a show, you'll have days of the week where you're just so fatigued, you're so tired, but when you get up under that weight, it's like the strength is there. It's like you'll visually look at those 3 plates and be like, man, there's no way I'm going to sit here and squat this. But you get up under and squat it, and if you don't necessarily hit all the reps you typically do or that you're aiming for, you will usually be 1 to 3 reps shy of it. So it's like your strength is still there. You're just so fatigued. Well, I'm nowhere near in that way, but I do feel like um, my energy level is something similar to that. If I were to compare it to something, it's like, man, I'm feeling kind of meh, but the strength is there. And I always, I do what I work out with a ghost partner, which I'm used to working out with a workout partner. So what I do is just kind of time my rest periods so I can recover good enough to get my maximum reps and all that old great stuff while at the same time not be in the gym all day. So it's like my amount of time in the gym is still the same, even though I feel like my energy level is so low. It's still the same, but I just feel that in between sets, I don't feel like, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm like, oh man, like, all right, let's go. Then I get up under it and I push it. So listen to my body. I know it's time to up my calories. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stay at this little maintenance weight for just another week or so. Wait till the new year. And then I'm definitely going to get a little bit more aggressive. Kind of step it up a little bit, because up to this point, I feel like a 6-month post-diet rebound or post-comp rebound is probably well enough. I feel a lot of things metabolically restoring. Test and all of that is doing a little bit better. Attitude is still a little hit or miss. So my behavior is not 100%, but it's definitely in the 80. So I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive. Start 2020 off right with these good gains. I've already feel like I got a great foundation, good setup, and I'm just ready to take off, man. I'm ready to get back to these strength gains, which I am making slowly. I'm not even gonna lie. I do an upper-lower split. That's just a split. There's nothing magical about it. It's just what I like to do, man. I don't like to be in the gym for a while. I like to get in, keep my mind focused, keep my mind active before my attention span decreases. So I like to get in, keep my mind active, stay focused, and get out. But I also like frequency. So I do the upper lower about 5 days a week. And sometimes I alternate doing 2 uppers, 3 lowers, or 3 lowers, 2 uppers, or 2 lowers, 3 uppers. It just all depends. And I just keep it going, man. Just be flexible. Just do you. And it's like I said, there's nothing magical about it. That's just the split I like. So that's what I do. And, just a quick update. I'll show y'all probably a physique update a little later. Like I said, I'm still looking leaner. I'm seeing muscles and things develop. Sometimes I even see new striations, which is just so strange. I quit hyper-focusing on a lot of things, like what kind of fats am I taking in? It doesn't matter. Just take it in. How much fiber am I getting? It doesn't matter. Just eat. Sometimes I tend to overeat on fiber, and I felt like at one point that was causing me some GI distress, but it really wasn't. Things just wasn't moving the way it was. I was probably kept overloading my GI with just food, even though I felt like my metabolism was handling it. Maybe it necessarily wasn't. So when I kind of hit this maintenance period, which I've been at for about 4 or 5 weeks, I've been maintaining my weight at about 3,100 calories. I've been maintaining about roughly 68 kgs. That's 150 pounds for us here in the U.S., here in Tennessee. And so yeah, it's like everything just started to get better. So, if you were to take that information and jot it down in your notebook, which I advise everybody to write down everything, keep some data so you'll remember it. Sometimes being at maintenance for, I don't know, I guess at least 4 weeks, who knows? This would be 6 weeks come the next year, so maybe that 4 to 6 weeks, could be 4 to 8 weeks, who knows where you're at and how long you should be at maintenance. But being at a maintenance phase kind of helps. It helped me. It may help one of you guys or girls that's trying to, having some GI distress while you're bulking up. But also, it's good to do it around the holidays because it gives you that cushion. You don't want to be in a stupid surplus, and then on the holidays, you're going to eat good, and now you're packing on this and that. Because I tell you what, on Thanksgiving, I did something that people say don't do. They say don't try to macro hoard. or don't try to hold back calories and then go to a dinner and think, oh, I got room, I haven't eaten all day, let me go ahead and eat. No. Kind of reminded me of my intermittent fasting days where you don't eat for a period of time, but then you pretty much binge. I mean, I was so stuffed, ate so much food in such a small window, I didn't get my food time to digest. Well, you know what? I think I started on Thanksgiving. I might have averaged 148, somewhere around in there. After Thanksgiving, even though I still look the same, I look fuller, I still look good, I average about 150 now. So that weight never came off and never came back down. There wasn't fluctuation, there wasn't sodium. It was more than likely some body fat and probably some glycogen storage, and who knows, probably some muscle building and a little bit of repair and a little bit of water in the cells. You know what I mean? It could have been a lot of things, but that weight didn't come back off. So I'm gonna be a little bit more careful this go around, try to be a little bit more strategy wise. And in doing that, with me being at maintenance for a while, that can help and cushion. You know, so try to do that if you want to. Whatever calories you at, drop your calories by about 5%, and you can either reconstruct your macros or take about 40 to 60 grams off of your carbs. And that'd be roughly around that 5% mark, depending on wherever your calories are, you know. And just give it a try. But I will never go to a dinner hungry again. Like, I'm gonna stay eating my meals and slide the dinner in. You know, like for instance, I get 2 or 3 meals in, then I go to a Christmas dinner, and it's the 4th meal, and just eat like normal. Well, I'm never going there hungry. I'm never going there with expectations. Oh, I'm just gonna eat, you know, because that may not be a good mindset because you eat every day. Lord willing, you're not in a country to where food is deprived. Hopefully most of us listening to or watching YouTube is not, but food is everywhere. And it's accessible, so let's not have the attitude like we're hunter-gatherers and we haven't had food in months or weeks, and now we see an antelope and now we have to eat the whole thing right then and there. You know, eat till you're good, go play Uno, play Monopoly, maybe have something else to eat, and then go home. You know, you don't have to, oh God, grandma's sweet potato pie. And I love sweet potato pie, so I'm just about to say that. My wife has the best. But you don't have to eat and gorge like that. You really don't. It's not that serious. You know, just like I said, none of us are food deprived. So, that's my update. That's my tip. That's my rant. So, I hope all you guys have a great Christmas. Have a great New Year. Be safe. Be careful. And be better. If you're already better, great. Be better. What's better than great? Better. You know, I always strive to be better. I always strive to be your best. No pressure. No pressure. Better can be 1 rep. Better can be 1 less plate. Better can be 10 or 10 more or 10 less calories. Better can be 10 more, 10 less pounds. 1 less or 1 more pound. It doesn't matter. Be better. Take your time. Set goals and achieve them. 2019, I'm out.